it changed my role as a father because I had to turn from just a standard sort of what I thought of as a disciplinarian and a provider, and I had to turn into being an advocate, a translator, coach, sometimes a shield, and learn how to communicate differently, both with my family, now the family in my house and my family outside of my house, and providers in school, because there's so many different opinions of what being on the spectrum means, and high functioning, low functioning, all these different labels that we've put on that may or may not really be relevant. Um, so I always needed to like slow down and ask, what is really happening here? Instead of just reacting to what's on the surface. One of the biggest parts of my life has been learning how to support and advocate for my neurodivergent children. Um, and one thing that I wish someone would have told me early on to set my expectations better would be that I had to do a lot of fighting.
School at some point has had its challenges, of course. I feel like, we're all trying to figure out how to create the best situation for my son, so that he could get his education and enjoy the experience as much as possible. And I think as soon as we realize that they didn't always have, the professionals and teachers didn't always have the answers, it was actually more of a relief, because then we could work more collaboratively, to towards the best outcome. And yes, I'm not saying it was always easy. It was tough at times, but having more of a positive approach to working together has, I believe, been a benefit for my son overall. It doesn't mean we had to have some tough conversations at times and push where needed, but the approach to me should always be one of being more positive rather than being abrasive or intimidating if that didn't help the situation.
Um, I'm not talking to Dale and you here now today. It feels like dads need more spaces where they can talk about this honestly. I think that when you're parenting a neurodiverse child, it can feel really isolating, both for the child and for you. Stay engaged, keep showing up, keep listening, ask a lot of questions, keep learning, keep believing in your child. Your presence as a dad matters more than you know, and your voice matters.